Coming up, Somerville United continues to roll. The League for Clubs has a record, extend, we'll let you know who and what. National Amateur Cup first round games are happening. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to State 48 Football's continuing coverage of the lower league game. Today we'll go through news and results from the APSL and the League for Clubs, as well as some National Amateur Cup action. Let's get it on. Shall we? In the APSL, we had 26 games scheduled over the past week and weekend. In the League for Clubs, there were 4 games scheduled over the weekend. Finally, we have some USASA Amateur Cup action to report on. Let's begin with last Thursday, Falcons vs Somerville United.
In an exciting Thursday night contest, Somerville United defeated Falcons by 4-3. Lucas Drejos got the hosts, Falcons, in front in the 22nd with his first of 2 on the night. Just before halftime, a brace by United's Ndiaye put the visitors in front 2-1. 2 more second-half goals by United, Alexandros Maniadakis in the 56th and Rick Demora in the 64th, appeared to have put this game to bed with the score 4-1. However, the home side would not go down easily. Ryan Kura in the 83rd made the score 4-2. 4 minutes later, Lucas Drejos got his brace and cut the deficit to 1. Falcons fought hard but were unable to find an equalizer. The win put Somerville on 12 points from 5 games. From Harry Della Russo Stadium in Revere, Mass., Falcons 3, Somerville United 4.
The other Thursday contest saw Zoom Schneider host Hoboken. Let's take a look at this young man's first goal for Hoboken.
And we are off and underway.
Don't worry,
here at,
it happens
Roosevelt
fast.
Island. A very big match for these two sides to find 3 points and in their quest to. But you see this early action, a low cut back, and it's in. A scintillating beginning by Hoboken in next to no time.
New signing. Damian Searchwell opened his Hoboken account in just 15 seconds Thursday evening. The pass was inch-perfect and perfectly weighted. His first touch in this game was in stride, short-hopped the Zoom keeper and kissed the inside of the far post. As stellar a first goal as one could wish for. Andrew Weiner added 2 goals in the second half, his first just 3 minutes after coming on, and Ivan Garcia with Hoboken's 4th. From Roosevelt Island, Zoom Schneider 0, Hoboken 4.
News from the APSL. The Dallas-Fort Worth-based Trinity Conference map and images of grounds have been released, as well as for the Mitten Conference in and around Detroit. Looking at some of these grounds, we don't think a lot of live streams will be happening, which is a shame, because it allows us to bring you better coverage. More than just regurgitating scores after the fact. And a look at the competitors in the Spring Mid-Atlantic Conference who began playing this past weekend. Saturday in the League for Clubs action, Yuba FC vs FC Davis. A 7-goal thriller sees Davis run their unbeaten streak in TLFC League play to 15 games. A look at Mayflower action with Somerville United vs Praia Capital.
Valder Depina was the double hero for Praia Capital. Goals in the 42nd and 87th minute. Somerville had a chance to level the score at 1 in the 60th minute, via the penalty spot. The penalty by Ndiaye, well struck but not so well placed, was saved by Praia Capital's Bernardin Herard. Herard was magnificent on the day. The victory keeps Praia Capital 6 points behind the leaders, Scrub Nation, and stops Somerville's climb to the top half. From Conway Park in Somerville, Mass., Somerville United 0, Praia Capital 2.
News from the League for Clubs. 2 new club announcements have been made. 1015 FC and Dallas Dragons FC. Both clubs will play in the Red River Conference of the Central Region. The Mid-America Conference, part of the Central Region, has had its alignment released, along with the preliminary schedule. Now a look at the Delaware River match between Lighthouse and Sewell Old Boys.
Sewell Old Boys came into Northeast High School at the foot of the table with 3 points in mind. The team's leading scorer, Ryan Gale, found a natural hat trick after 47 minutes en route to a 3-1 win over bottom half side, Lighthouse 1893. Goals in the 10th, 34th and 47th minutes put the potential Wooden Spooners in command. Benel Sagarn broke the shutout after an hour. With the victory, Sewell dropped Medford down to the foot of the table and put themselves in the playoff spot. From Northeast High School in Philadelphia, Lighthouse 1, Sewell Old Boys 3.
News from the Midwest Premier League. Not much going on news-wise, just an announcement of the league teams participating in Region 2 of the National Amateur Cup. National Amateur Cup Region 1 contest between South Coast Union and Lansdowne Yonkers. South Coast of the APSL's Mayflower Conference hosted Lansdowne Yonkers of the APSL's Metropolitan Conference in first-round action. The visitors wasted little time getting things going. A headed ball by Nicholas Bedesic from a Seamus Keogh corner in the 9th minute. Union put Yonkers up 2-0 through an own goal. Bedesic got his second in the 63rd for a 3-0 lead after a rapid-fire set of blocked shots. Danu Kinsella-Bishop made the lead 4 just 2 minutes later. The win sets up a meeting with the winner of Loco Gunners of the Bay State League versus an NPSL side to be identified, in late April. From Jeffrey E. Riley Stadium in New Bedford, Mass., South Coast Union 0, Lansdowne Yonkers 4. The last league peak is in the Terminus Conference, Georgia United versus Buckhead.
A low-scoring contest sees Georgia United scratch out a 1-0 win over Buckhead. United, who started the spring half on a hot streak, 3 wins from 4, has dropped points in 5 of the last 6 games and are mired in the bottom half. Tiago Gonzalez scored on the cusp of halftime for the win. The victory puts United 4 points clear of Buckhead and Alliance on 9. From the best academy in Atlanta, Georgia United 1, Buckhead 0.
News from the Northern Ohio League. Just one notice for this league. Elite FC has entered a team into Men's Division 2 as well as the Women's Division. Things are too quiet in the NOSL right now. We're hoping that changes soon. One more NatAm Cup Region 1 contest, Leros SC vs Hoboken. Leros defeated Hoboken by 3-0 in the Amateur Cup. The opener in the 28th, Harry Cook in the 86th and Mason Chetty in the 3rd minute of second-half stoppage time. Leros will play the winner of Vistula Garfield and Beach Street FC of the UPSL in late April in the quarterfinal round. Now for a quick Amateur Cup recap. Traditionally, these are reported very slowly, so it could be very near the quarterfinals round in late April before we know for sure who has advanced. Also, the 4 regions have their own timelines to get games completed, which adds to the complexity of rounding up results and matchups. Only 4 results have been located so far. We have only seen schedules for Regions 1 and 2 so far. Region 1 games. Vistula Garfield vs Beach Street FC. Leros SC vs Hoboken FC 1912. South Coast Union vs Lansdowne Yonkers. Loco Gunners vs NPSL Team. NPSL Team vs Los Toros. Westchester Predators vs Baltimore City. Maryland Team vs Jugadores. Syndicate FC vs Vereinigung Erzgebirge. Region 2 games. Goshen City FC vs Steel City FC. Valhalla FC vs 1927 Sport Club. Bavarian United vs United Serbian SC. Green Bay Glory vs Camargo FC. Chicago House AC vs RKC Third Coast. And now, the final score.
APSL midweek scores. Monday, Westchester Predators 6, Vidas United 1. Wednesday, Carrollton Old Boys 6, Texas Coyotes 1. Thursday, Falcons 3, Somerville United 4. Zoom Schneider 0, Hoboken 4. APSL Saturday scores. Baltimore City 5, DMV Rangers 4. Wave 3, Grove Soccer 0. Wildcat 1, Caribbean FCA 1. Richmond County 0, New York Pancyprians 2. Nova 3, VA Marauders 0. The League for Clubs Saturday scores. Sonoma County 1, Albion Silicon Valley 1. San Rafael 0, San Ramon 5. Yuba 3, FC Davis 4. APSL Sunday scores. New York International 2, Zoom Schneider 2. Vidas United 1, Philadelphia Heritage 2. Scrub Nation 3, Project Football 2. Foro SC 5, Carrollton Old Boys 2. Delmarva Thunder 4, PFA APSL 1. Georgia United 1, Buckhead 0. AC Arlington 5, Texas Rage 0. Somerville United 0, Praia Capital 2. Hermandad 2, KO Elites 8. New York Greeks 4, New York Athletic Club 2. Lighthouse 1, Sewell Old Boys 3. German American Kickers 1, Alloy Soccer Club 9. Jersey Shore 1, Oakland United 9. Doxa 4, Central Park 1. PW Nova 0, Club Petrolero 4. The League for Clubs Sunday scores. Oakland 3, Fuego U23 3. National Amateur Cup, Region 1. Syndicate 1, Vereenigung Erzgebirge 5. Westchester Predators vs. Baltimore City, forfeited. Predators advance. Laros 3, Hoboken 0. South Coast Union 0, Lansdowne Yonkers 4.
Now let's take a look at the league tables. APSL Metropolitan Conference. Pancyprians with 2 wins this week to put them back in the title race. Greeks are still 9 points clear of them. New York Athletic Club picked up 3 vital points this week and leapfrogged Central Park to escape the foot. In the Del River, Predators still on top with a win, but only 6 points clear. Sewell's victory allows them to step over Medford and into the playoff spot. Terminus Conference. Majestic and Terminus both on 28 points, but Majestic are top on goal difference. No changes otherwise. Mid-Atlantic Conference top half. Club Petrolero are top on goal difference, but 5 teams all won their first contest. Mid-Atlantic Conference bottom half. 5 teams winning means 5 teams losing. Mayflower Conference. Scrub Nation push out to 6 points clear. Fitchburg was assessed a 3-point penalty and fall to the foot of the table. Constitution. KO Elites move 9 points clear. Trinity Conference. Foro steamroll Carrollton and take the top spot on goal difference. Midden Conference. Begins play this weekend. It all happens at Waterford Kettering High School. All 5 games, starting with Haverla and Livonia City. Kickoffs begin at 9 a.m. Eastern, that's 6 a.m. for us in most of the 48th state, and are scheduled at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. Finally, the League for Clubs, NorCal Conference. Albion remain the surprise leaders, level with FC Davis on 5 points. The top should be interesting this time next week with San Ramon facing Albion. There could be a new leader. While production was wrapping for this show, guess what we found? A result for Amateur Cup, Region 2. Drida SC, who will have teams in both the UPSL and the APSL's Midden Conference, defeated Ypsilanti Athletic by 5 goals to 4. That will do it for now. If you appreciate what we do, give us a like. If you don't, leave us a comment and let us know what we might do better. We'll see you next week.